Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ellie and I'm a stay-at-home mom who likes to budget and sell stuff online. And on today's video, I have what sold for the week of September 9th to the 22nd. So let's get started. Last week I failed to post a video of what sold. I like doing these every Friday because I was having some technical difficulties and I was spending too much time trying to fix the video. So I decided to just completely not do it and just do a 2 week recap this week. So this might be a little bit longer, but not so much because last week was terrible. So first on Poshmark, we have a BCBG women's belted cream merino wool cardigan tulip sleeve size small. This I got at the bins and it sold on an offer for $23. BCBG, Max Airstria, BCBG Girls, BCBG Generation, like all those brands, they cost a lot of retail, but the resale value is not that great, so definitely something that you pick up at the bins. Next, we have a Rachel Roy women's carnation floral black, white, purple long sleeve button blouse. This, I believe I found it at my Honey Hold or Save or something, I don't remember. And it was sold as an offer for $16. Rachel Roy you find at TJ Maxx, so another brand that you definitely don't pay up for. But she does have cute stuff, so that's why I pick it up. Here we have a J. Jill women's wherever long sleeve paisley crew neck peplum top size large. J. Jill is a bread and butter brand for me, and I picked that up at Salvation Army, and it was a full price sale for $25. Next, we have an item that I sold one time already. It's the Yotoy Corduroy Bear soft stuffed animal plush toy. I had sold this, I believe, on Poshmark. However, when I went to ship it, I noticed that it had an issue on the seam. I guess at some point there was a hole and they fixed it maybe with glue or something because it was kind of crunchy. So I had to cancel that sale and I relisted it at a really low price, and this sold on an offer to liker for $10. Next, we have a Disney Baby Tigger Halloween costume size 6 to 9 months. This I found at a garage sale and it was a full price sale for $35. So if you have anything for Halloween, like any costumes, now is the time to list it because people are buying. Next, we have an American Eagle women's V-neck pink stripe long sleeve pullover sweater size medium. This I found at the bins and I recently relisted it and it sold on an offer to likers for $21. The next item is a New York & Company women's green scoop neck dolman green shirt size medium. This, I believe it came on a Goodwill blue box. And New York & Company is definitely not a brand that I recommend picking up. It sold only for $15 on an offer to liker. But however, it consistently sells for me. Sometimes I think that the pieces are a little bit outdated, but I guess it's just a basic office wear type of brand that people seek out, and they know the size because it is a known store, so it still moves even though it doesn't move for a lot. The next item is a Talbot women's rust orange plaid 2 button down peplum wool blazer jacket 3X. This I got on the ThredUp box. I believe it was one of the fabric boxes, and it sold in an offer to liker for $37. Next is another item from the bins. It's this Pink Chicken New York Girls Pink Diamond Floral Print dress size 2Y, and it sold on an offer from the buyer for $10. This dress was tiny, so it probably didn't weigh a lot for what I paid for. So $10 for that is pretty great profits. The next sale is Banana Republic Factory Women's Striped Red Linen Mini Skirt size 8 new with tags. This I got from my Honey Hole and it sold from an offer for $20. The next item was something that I was a little bit scared because I've had bad experience with this brand of a person trying to scam me, claiming that I sent them the wrong size and a damaged shoe. It's this Dr. Martens Kids 1460 brown 8-eye boot size 4. I purchased this at a regular Goodwill, my Goodwill that closed, and it was an offer from the buyer for $60, which is pretty awesome. Next is an item that I purchased for myself. It's the Retired Rothy's The Square Toe Ballet Flat Cardinal Red size 8.5 new in box. So I've been wanting Rothy's for a while and I'm trying to manifest them at the thrift, but I'm not crazy about the pointed nor the toe. So when the square toe came out, I really liked it, but I wasn't willing to pay up for it. But then around Christmas time, they were phasing out like that particular color, so it was on clearance. They only had 8.5 available. I usually wear a size 8. However, on the Rothy's website, they suggested to size up, so I did, but they were too big. So I decided to sell them, and it was great because I ended up making like $25 from that sale. Next, we have a Zara women's high-rise straight leg raw frayed hem jean size 2, and that came from the bins, and it sold on an offer for $25. Here we have a pink women's pink raglan sweatshirt pullover size small. This came from a garage sale, and it sold at an offer of Liker for $21. Next, we have an item from a thread up shoe box. It's this Merrell Women's Trail Glove 5 athletic shoes aqua size 8. It sold at an offer to Liker for $42. Here we have a Loft Women's black long sleeve French tweed open blazer jacket size 12. I got that from Salvation Army, and it sold at an offer for $20. I love picking up these blazers. Usually I sell them between $25 and $35. But beggars can't be choosers, and at this point, I just need to move stuff out, so $20 seemed like a great offer. Here we have a Uniqlo women's tunic turtleneck long sleeve pullover sweater size medium. I got this for free from a friend, and it sold on an offer for $12. Next, we have an Old Navy women's high-rise pixie ankle window pane black white pants size 16. I got that at Salvation Army on a dollar day, and it sold on an offer for $15. Actually, no, it was a counter offer for $15, which was, I was happy with that. Next is the Loft Women's navy white sleeveless diamond lace crew neck tank top size large. This came up on a thread up box, and I'm surprised that it sold, and it sold on an offer for $13. But it was so tiny and lightweight, so I was glad that someone wanted it. The next item I purchased at Savers is this Lulu Women's Miss Punctuality pink and black floral lightweight open front blazer, and it was a full price sale of $35, and I was pretty surprised about that because the counts were a bit all over the place. Lulu's, it's hit or miss. Like, some things do better, like the maxi and midi dresses, but I thought this would be something cute to wear for the fall, so it sold. Next, we have another item from the same thread up shoe box. It's this 9 West Women's red vegan suede peep toe cork wedge platform sandals size 10M, and it sold on an offer for $15, which 9 West, some shoes do better than other, but definitely it's not a brand that I would recommend picking up unless it's like very, very cute, and you found that at the bins. Next item is something that I got for free from Facebook Marketplace from one of my local free cycle groups. It's this vintage Sonova women's brown suede zip-up leather jacket size medium, and it sold on an offer for $18. Next is another item from Savers. It's the Bowden women's modal cotton yellow and blue floral keyhole crew neck top size 18. This had a lot of interest. I think it's because of the size and the print. The print was very cute though, and it was an offer of Liker for $22. And the last item on Poshmark is this Talbot Women's Aberdeen Herringbone Pull Pink 2-button blazer jacket size 14. And it sold from, this one's also from Savers. So it's 3 items from that Savers trip that sold. It sold on an offer for $30. Now on eBay, I have a few sales, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's the Ann Taylor Women's white black tweed open front 3/4 sleeve blazer jacket size 12. I got that on one of the thread up fabric boxes, and it was a full price sale for $35.99. No, actually, no, it wasn't the fabric box. It was the J. Crew box. So, pretty happy that that sold. Next, we have a Lucy Women's Capri Gray workout pants with pocket size small. This was one of the thread up fabric boxes, and it was an offer for $15. Lucy is not a brand that I recommend picking up. It used to have a better resale value, but now it's not something that people are looking for. Next, we have a Theory Women's floral jacket embroidered 3-button riding jacket size 10. This came on that J. Crew box, and it sold on a best offer. I think for $75. For some reason, I wrote it wrong over here, so I'll put it on the screen so you can see. Next, we have a Gap Stretch Women's Lambswool Vintage Color Stripe Tan Crew Neck Sweater. This I got at the bin, and it sold on the best offer for $16. And then we have a Universal Thread Women's Vintage Violet Sleeveless Tiered Cotton Dress. size extra large. This was also from the J. Crew box, and it sold for $16 on a best offer. Next item is an item that I sort of purchased for myself, but I kind of knew that if it didn't work out, I would resell. It's this Anthropologie blank Miranda peasant blouse medium petite blue motifs, and it sold on the best offer for $55. And I've had that for a really long time, so I was happy that it sold for that amount. Next, we have an American Eagle amazingly soft flannel red green boyfriend shirt size large. I believe I got this at Salvation Army, and it sold on an offer for $12. Here we have another item from Savers, but this one was from a previous trip earlier this spring. It's the Soft Surroundings Women Etoile Star Novelty Crew Long Sleeves Gray Sweater Petite Extra Large, and it sold in the best offer for $15.99. Next, we have a Universal Thread Women's Linen White Short Sleeve Flowy V-neck dress size large, and this came from the J. Crew box as well, and it was an offer. It was a counter offer actually. We went back and forth of $14. And here's another Universal Thread items. It is women's navy blue orange long sleeve peplum plaid blouse extra large, and it came from the Thread Up J. Crew box. It was the best offer of $18. And Universal Thread, I love picking up these brands at the bins or for $1, and always pick them up at a larger size because they tend to move, not for a lot, but it is pretty consistent. Next, we have a Disney Women's Purple A-line zipper tangle light chiffon skirt size extra large. This sold for a best offer of $20, and that I believe came on one of the Thread Up fabric boxes. And the last item on eBay, another item from the Thread Up J. Crew box, is the Knox Rose Women's tie front bell sleeve black foil kimono size extra large, and it sold on a best offer for $23. Now on Mercari. So on Mercari, I didn't have any sales on the first week, but I did have sales this week, like it woke up. The first item is this Maurice's Women's Sleeveless Striped V-neck blue dress size small. That was my dress. I purchased that in Panama, of all places. And by the way, they don't have Maurice's over there. What happens in Panama is that a lot of retailers, they purchase like liquidation lots from stores over here. So you tend to find American brands for really cheap. Like I think I paid like $3 for that dress, and it was new with tax. And it sold for a best offer of $19. Next, we have two items from the same brand that I purchased at Savers, and it's this Rip Skirt Women's knee length quick dry hook and loop pocket blue length 3 size extra large, and it's sold on an offer for $40. And the other one is the Rip Skirt Women's maxi quick dry hook and loop pockets black length 4 size extra large, and also sold for an offer of, and this one is $43. Unfortunately, the black one, someone purchased it on eBay because I had delisted it on Vendoo, but for some reason it didn't delist it on eBay. It did on Poshmark, but not on eBay. And then someone bought it for full price. I would have made more money on eBay, but unfortunately I had to cancel that sale, which was like such a bummer. I need to do better about checking that things are delisted from the platforms. Next, we have a Miss Me Women's Chloe mid-rise bootcut jeans size 28. This came on the Thread Up denim box, and it sold on an offer for $46. And the last item on Mercari is this Carhartt Women's gray-white rugged flex button front plate utility shirt. I got this from Salvation Army on $1 day, and it sold for an offer for $19. So in total, and I'm going to break it down by week. On the week of September 9th to the 15th, in total, $297.76 are going into my bank account. And for the week of September 16th to the 22nd, $658.34 are going to my bank account. So I'm pretty happy that things picked up the next week, or this week actually. I've been consistently selling, so obviously I think it's that activity of consistency on all three main platforms has brought traffic into my stores, and people have been making purchases. So I'm very pleased about that. However, this week I did have a couple of fails. I sold 2 items on eBay, 2 Dockers like capri length pants, and they sold not for a lot, for like $7 and $6, but I got them for cheap. and the buyer opened a return request because of fit. I have no returns set up on my eBay store. However, I just decided to accept the return with the buyer paying for shipping. So we shall see what happens with that. It's the first time I've ever done a return on eBay. I don't do returns, but I think I'm going to change it to accepting returns with the buyer paying for shipping, just to avoid any issues. But we shall see how that goes. I also have my first Vero strike on eBay. When I post on eBay, I use vendoo as my cross-listing platform. And whenever I have a stock photo, I always, I list it and then I go to the listing and I remove the stock photo from eBay to make sure I don't run into any issues. However, sometimes I miss items, and I had a White House Black Market item. And my understanding is that Chico's, which owns that company, they're like really aggressive with that. So I got my first Vero notification, but I didn't get any sort of punishment. I guess because it was the first time. So we shall see. So I went through all my listings to make sure that I removed any stock photos, and I had a few. So glad I did that. And let's see what else. Yeah, and also the item that sold in 2 platforms. So yeah, not a great week for like those sort of mistakes. But other than that, I'm so happy that this week was much better than the previous week, because I was really starting to question, like I always joke and say like questioning my life choices, but I'm here to make money. So gotta make money, because otherwise then I'm kind of wasting my time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy budgeting and reselling content, please consider subscribing. I post here every week. I'll see you soon. Bye.